Okay, so that was past 15 minutes, so this would be the next episode, so episode 14. I'm trying to make shoulders over here. If you're wondering what this was, I don't really know what I'm doing. Alright. Alright. I guess I just gotta make the head first, and then I'll go back in and make the shoulders, because they're kind of like on the side of the body. Well, yeah, that's usually where shoulders are, but anyways, that's my talk of the day for rude customers, so, yeah, if you haven't watched that episode, you're gonna have no idea what I'm talking about, so go watch episode 13, or the one before this, whatever it is, but, to hear about my story about, angry customers. But anyways, beside that, the job honestly isn't bad. You know, I actually enjoy the job. I actually enjoy doing most of the work. It's just dealing with people who's hard. I mean, you do develop relationships with customers. Like, there are a bunch of customers that come in now that, you know, I know their name. I know what they're going to order. I start conversations with them. You know, I learn about their lives. And then there's just people who really don't want to have a conversation with you, and just kind of want to get in and out. So that's understandable. I've been in that situation where I don't, you know, I just want to kind of get in, be able to eat something, and be on my way. But at the same time, I'm not rude about it. You know, I'll say hi. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. I'm sorry, but if I say hi to you, say hi back. Like, I'm like, hi, how are you? And they're like, oh, I want to order this, this, and this. I hate that. And same thing, we take phone orders, but we don't deliver. Like, you can just call in your food. And what a lot of people don't understand is that when you call in an order, that doesn't mean that you know, skip the line and be able to go to the second register, which is just for catering, to pay for your food. You still have to wait in line, but a lot of people are like, well, what's the point of calling in? The point is that now, you know, your food will basically skip everybody else. Like, it'll come out first. So, yeah, you have to wait in line, but now you don't have to wait for your food. So, that's my little spiel about that. So, I'm just gonna keep on ranting if you guys will let me. But, let me see if it's nighttime. Yep. I want a Tootsie Roll. Alright, I'll grab Reese's Pieces instead. I'm such a fat ass. No, I love these candy. Hold on. Okay. I love me some Reese's Pieces. Okay. Okay. Anyways, so I'm gonna stop talking about work because it's gonna make me depressed because I have to go into work soon. But, I have to leave in like 2 hours, and the shifts really aren't bad. I mean, I've worked 12 to 12, but it goes pretty fast because once it's busy, you don't have time to look at the clock, so it can go fast, but on those slower days, it can drag by, so it all depends. Every day is a new experience, but do you guys, like, deal with drama at wherever you work if you're employed? Oh my god. Most of who I work with is family, so we don't really, like, talk about each other, but the people who aren't family, like, talk about each other. Like, I'll be nice to your face, but I'll make it obvious that I don't like you. If that makes any sense. So I'm not being a hypocrite. I'll just make it clear that I don't like you, but I'm trying to also keep peace, you know, at the restaurant. I'm not being nice to you because I want to. It's because it's easier to work with you if we're not giving each other dirty looks all the time. You know what I mean? So that's kind of, I don't know. There's a lot of drama that goes on at work, and I mean, that happens everywhere, so it's not like it's just where I work. But it's really annoying. I don't really know how else to explain it. It's just very, very annoying. But there's really nothing you can do about that. I mean, everybody's gonna talk about everybody no matter where you go. You like really just cannot avoid it. No matter what you do, someone's going to have something to say about it, whether you're doing something right or doing something wrong. Someone's going to say something about it. So my advice for people who are either new to work, you know, you're 16 now, you're looking for your first job, I don't care how close you think that you are to a coworker. Keep in mind, they're still your coworker, and you're still fighting for the same raise. that is one of the biggest game changers in working with somebody. You have to understand that when you're at work, you don't have friends. You have coworkers. Same with family. I don't have family there. I have bosses. You know, you really have to keep that in mind, because it can definitely be an advantage to you if you keep your mouth shut about your personal life. Don't tell anybody pretty much anything. And I know that might sound kind of harsh, but I'm being serious. I learned that the hard way. You know, I used to like to tell everybody, not everything, but a lot of things. You know, I grew up there. I started working there when I was 14, so, you know, at that age, you're going through a lot. You need people's advice. Turns out they'll, you know, go and tell other people about your business, and they really don't care. You confront them, they'll deny it. It's just the story of life. But, honestly, that's my advice to you, is to keep your mouth shut. And I still struggle with that because, like I said, it's family. So, you know, I like talking about it, and then some things leak on purpose, and sometimes things leak on accident that I don't necessarily want everybody to know. Like, my boyfriend and I, we actually met at work. Well, we knew each other when we were younger, but we, you know, reunited, and it feels so good. But no, we reunited at work. And, you know, I didn't want anybody to know, because I didn't want, you know, shit for it. I didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want everybody to be like, ooh, like, you know. So I didn't say anything about it. And then, of course, everybody found out anyways, because I don't even remember how they found out, to be honest. I didn't say anything, but he probably said something. But, what was I saying? But yeah, so just keep your mouth shut, basically. Yeah, I didn't want everybody knowing, because I didn't want to deal with that. You know, I knew there was a girl who also had like a crush on him, I guess. Basically, she just wanted to hook up with him. And at the time, he had smoked cigarettes, so she was like, oh, you know, I'll hook you up with some smokes, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And he actually never accepted it, but she was, yeah, she wanted him. But I took him first. Booyah. But anyways, so yeah, I like to try to keep, my own business now that I know that, you know, what can happen. But anyways, right now I'm just kind of trying to make the dirt block, that endermans, they can take pretty much anything, but you normally see them with dirt, so we'll make a dirt block. He's turning out pretty cool. I mean, you saw what I was doing with the arms. I couldn't really make straight arms. If you, like, they had to be kind of zigzag. I couldn't just make them. But pretty much the last thing I have to do after filling in this dirt block is make the eyes. Like I said, they're very simple. They're not very complex things, but they are the most dangerous, on the other hand. But, yeah. So, anywho... So, I wish I had someone to talk to. So I actually got, like, a channel comment recently talking about, me, you know, they want me to join their server, you know, play Minecraft with them or whatever. Did I mention this? I don't know. I'm going to repeat myself a lot in my episodes, if you haven't noticed that already, because I forget what I said already and what I haven't. But for people who haven't watched that episode, that's kind of a good thing. But if you play Minecraft, I will join your server. You know what? I think I have said this, but I'll just say it again. I will join your server, but I mean, honestly, if you're just going to be obnoxious, I'm going to leave. I won't just deny you. But you also have to be, you know, wary of my schedule. You can't just, like, message me once and be like, but I also don't want you, like, flooding me with messages. But just send me a message, asking me if, you know, I can join your server or whatever. Most likely I'll say yes, unless I'm extremely busy, which I usually am. I barely have time to get these videos out anymore. But my semester is almost over, so that'll be changing. And, just give me some time. Don't expect me to, you know, join as soon as you ask me. We'll have to kind of, I don't want to say schedule, but yeah, schedule a time to go on. Also, depending on where you're from. I'm from the Boston area. That's as much as I'm going to give away. But, so, you know, mine's Eastern time, so I'm 3 hours ahead of California, as an example. So you have to be wary, you know, you can't go on at 1 in the morning your time if you're in California, because it'll be 3 o'clock in the morning for me. So, honestly, if you want to play with it, if you want to play with it, if you want to, you know, play Minecraft with me or whatever, I don't mean to sound like a jerk, but you really got to be following along my schedule. You know, I don't know how to say this without sounding mean, so I'm just going to kind of say it, and I hope you know that I'm not meaning it in a mean way. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. But, like, if you're going to ask me to play with you, which a lot of YouTubers don't even do anymore, you know, they'll just kind of ignore your thing because they get so many, so that's understandable. But if you're going to ask me to join your server and then get pissed because, you know, I can't do it a specific day or a specific time that's convenient for you, I can't do it. And you really just got to follow along with my schedule and my time. You got to make it convenient for me because, like I said, I barely have any time to begin with. And if I'm going to take the time out to join your server and whatever, you know, it's kind of, you know what I'm saying. But I don't mean to be mean, so let's go on a brighter note. But anyways, yeah, so I will join your server, but after that whole spiel, you understand what you got to do. Just send me a message. I look at all my messages. I usually respond to channel comments and messages, so just send me a message. It's worth a try if you really want to. So I'm down for that. I like meeting new people, you know. I like engaging with my subscribers and whatnot. That is a huge dirt block, buddy. And, totally did not make that hollow, I just realized, but, you know what, I'm not sleeping on it anyway, so I don't care, damn it. Let me change this pink wool, let me try to do this quick, because, oh no, whatever, because my 15-minute timer is running pretty low. Let me just figure out where I want the eyeballs. Do I want them here? Yeah. Oh, shit. Alright, and then, oh, shit. Alright, I think my enderman's pretty much done. So, good timing. The sun is going down. I have, like, 1 more minute left on my thing, but maybe I can make his eyes a tiny bit more squinty while I'm at it. Just real fast. If you notice, the enderman's eyes are pretty... Oh! Schnook. What the fuck? The enderman's eyes are pretty, yeah, small, so... Oh, look at him! Okay, so that's the end of this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make the enderman and talk about my life. But, yeah, here's my enderman handing the block to, the creeper. So, I'll decide which one I want to do next. And other than that, I will see you guys next time. Bye!